Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So of course today we have the sorghum harvest to do. We do also have a bunch of eggs to sell. It is the higher month for eggs. They're not quite to the max price, it still shows they're going up at least. So that might be something we'll do, towards the middle end. I think we'll probably end up doing like half this harvest and then doing that. This is a pretty big field. Looks like the yield might be a tad lower. I don't feel like we limed it that long ago, but maybe it has been a little while. Granted, it is just at the very, very top right there, and three small spots. Probably not the end of the world. Now, I did see on, what would it be, episode 20? I think it was the one that just came out, like, the day I'm recording this. And somebody said field first over combine. Which I don't think you're necessarily wrong on that one, because it did make me remember I always, for most part, mow it and bale it and everything prior so we can turn it into silage. We'll do it once usually, and then we'll start plowing the ground up. And really I could just split it into 5 smaller fields for the time being until we get a bigger combine. Kind of make it work with what we have. We do still have the honey, obviously. I was considering doing... We're going to see kind of where we're at probably after this month. We won't be selling any of the sorghum this month, obviously. We do need to keep some of it, because this is what we're going to be using to feed the chickens. And like I said, I think do about half the field and then sell eggs maybe, unless the price is obviously still really far off, then maybe we'll just finish the whole thing. Kind of just depends on that. I would think, the price will be looking a little bit better by then. I'll increase the times a little bit too. Try to get raised a little bit faster. This field will probably go to soybeans next, because that would be the next highest crop. Be ready a little bit prior to the high price. More likely, by the way, with the eggs sold, we'll probably have enough money for land. I may not buy it right away though. I am still considering doing bees. That's like 20 grand or so to do. Not a horrible amount. Just to get a little extra income, basically. You really don't do anything with them. And plus, we do need extra money, because yeah, we can have the $180,000 for the land, but if I'm going to do my mowing thing like I always do, I'm going to need some sort of wrapper for obviously all of the bales. That's another 30 grand easily. Well, I haven't checked on the sales this month. Wrong menu. This one. There's a baler. Ooh, that would have been nice. But obviously, can't really sell any of our tractors. Make that come. Well, we have the money for it, but I just don't think. I don't think right now is the time for a nice big tractor upgrade. Definitely up there, but yeah, now that I see the yield down here, it looks fine. It might have just been those like 3 spots right at the top. But the pH is probably fine, at least for the time being. keep missing the very edge. I'll have to go back and get those later. You can probably start making some strips up and down the field now too. We already probably got, what, 5,000 liters in here? Almost? Yeah, over 5,000 liters. 6,000? Oh, almost 6,000. That trailer's almost halfway full already. It's not like we're super far into the field yet either. It's a ways to go. Let's try to pick a halfway point in here. Try to. Probably right around here. Won't be perfectly halfway, but be kind of close probably. Be about it. Well, I think I'll probably start up a time lapse. We'll start, probably finishing this half of the field probably. And then we'll double check on the eggs, kind of see how those are sitting. Make a decision if we want to sell them now or wait even longer. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
In my head, there's a room where I keep all the words that I wish I'd said. If I lock them away, could I finally find my breath? 'Cause I feel like I'm breathing underwater, pushing every truth into a corner. There's nothing left to follow, waiting for tomorrow. It's like I'm in a panic room, trying to find my way back to the feeling that I once felt, the peace that I knew so well. I'm fighting for what I can't lose, like I'm locked inside a panic room.
Alright, so we're almost done with the halfway point at least. We can do a quick check on the eggs, kind of see how those are sitting for sell price. I would imagine they probably haven't gone up that much, considering it's only been, what, an hour in game time. So, we gotta finish this little strip first. Probably get the trailer emptied too. It does look fairly full, honestly. Right now I'm thinking, based on how it's yielding right now, we'll probably sell like one trailer load. Then the rest will just be kept. At least until we have barley. I would rather sell the sorghum than obviously give it to the chickens, because sorghum is, for the most part, a better crop than barley would be for sell price. Granted, if you bale it, it's probably pretty close. Ooh, 96% full. That's pretty full. And it does kind of look like on the mini map, at least we're about halfway. Maybe a tad over. But that down there is all higher yield soil, so it'll probably end up looking very, very similar on the amount, if not more. Alright, so let's take a look here. We have $22,000 of sorghum. That's already a pretty high price. Eggs have gone down. Wasn't it 4424 at the start? Pretty sure that's gone down. We're gonna have to sell it now then. It's possible it'll go up again. Oh, we have rain on the way, I just noticed. When it's supposed to start. That's like, what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon? We should be fine. Definitely not the neatest stacked piles of eggs, that is for certain. I'm not the greatest with front loaders and stuff, so kind of expected, but not horribly bad though. There's a slight hill in here too. Oh, I just noticed this kind of goes about halfway through the pallet too. But yeah, I think it's something with the forks that do that. The olives are the same way, they go about halfway through it. I would doubt all of the different objects would be like that. Alright, there we go. We can double check the egg price again now. But I gotta see where these go. It'll probably kind of tell us if they are going down or not then. Oh yeah, they're going down. They're going down quite a bit. Yet the arrow says up. I know that. It's kind of a bug I think I've always kind of had. Sometimes it'll do that. I don't know. Please go to the co-op, so we'll take that. I think it's where nope. I almost thought it was the same place we sold the olives, but it's not. Well, we'll start heading up there, get these sold. Nice, probably 50,000 once you figure in environmental scores and bonuses, which would be nice. Put us like right there for land. I'll double check on land prices at some point during the video too. Haven't looked in a little while, so I think it's about 170, 180 though. Alright, so I think the co-op is actually, yeah, same place we sell all of the crops. Right back here then. So in other words, it may not show the environmental going up, because I think we've been having issues with that. This one sell point, it seems like. But I'm pretty sure it goes into miscellaneous. Why aren't you selling? Is the trailer a little too high? Oh, I found it. It's right here. It's right there. Not there, it's here. Which does kind of make sense, so. Let's get this strap back in. Yeah, it doesn't show environmental. There we go. I never noticed there was a sell point there. But I assume they're both kind of the co-op, probably. Just this is for non, like, you know, crop types. We got 46,000 from that. Didn't we get 6,000 from the first bundle? Yep, miscellaneous. 5.5 grand. So yeah, it doesn't show up, but we are getting it. So, well, I guess we'll head on back. We have the harvest still to finish. Shouldn't take too long, probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. That turned off. Let's hop in here real quick. Gotta take a look at the sales. But I'm kind of curious on that's 170, 179. This doesn't have as much of a road in it, so I kind of like that one a little bit more. Well, this would be split up immediately from the start. And I think ground level wise, that's going to be, for the most part, flatter once you get down there. We're at the very edge of our lane now, so it's kind of going downhill. But once you're there, it'll look fine. Well, this up here looks to be more, I don't know if it's similar to our type of land for like hilliness, but definitely would probably be on a hill similar to this one now. I would like something a little flatter, if possible. Yeah, 170 would mean we could actually buy it right now. But we still do have things to do in this field here, so I'm not too concerned about buying it right away. But we do have the bees that I do really want to get, just because it's another thing where you're making a little bit of money with basically zero work for the bees, except for moving the honey pellets so they can spawn. And you'll make, I don't know, 15, 20 grand every year or something like that. It's not a lot, but it's something, and it's pretty cheap to get it. I may buy a bigger hive and maybe like 2 smaller ones or something. Kind of set up some of the hives not far from fields. That way if we put like canola in, we get a little bit of a yield bonus. It's not a lot, it's like 3%, but something is better than nothing though. Sunflowers are the same way. I think those get a yield bonus. Yeah, I don't know. I think we may look maybe next month, if we get some time, at both of the lanes, kind of drive on the entire land, kind of see how it looks. Having a road in the middle of it's not the end of the world. We can kind of just split up the fields, really. It's not the worst thing. My main thing is, though, I'm looking for something a little bit flatter. And honestly, that down there is 10 grand cheaper. It does come with slightly less land, though, because the water is butts right up on it. So, well, I'm just gonna do a time lapse to finish out this harvest real quick, like. So I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just finishing up this harvest here. We do still have those small bits I missed there, and I think there's a little bit of right up there too. Won't be a lot, it doesn't look like, but we are definitely getting a lot less. I was thinking it's gonna be similar amounts to the last trailer that we almost had full. Yeah, we were definitely far past halfway through the field. We've gotten probably 7,000 liters total. which isn't bad. I'm not complaining. But I definitely don't think we're at the halfway point. A little bit past it. Oh well. Yeah, it's only going to be probably a liter or two from this in these strips. Get this all emptied. We'll obviously have this field to plant next time. Probably should check on the pH too. Okay, it looks good. So yeah, we probably got, I don't know, 3-4 more harvests out of this. Still a lot more to go before we gotta start worrying about it. So I still think we'll probably sell about 1 trailer load come January. Because that'll be, what, 3 months from now? So that'll be 4 months from being ready. Won't take a horrible amount of time for it to be ready, and then, you know, we only need to have enough for a couple of months. And they probably last 2-3 months without having to be filled up for food. I'll check on how much that is. So it's just over 20,000 liters, which is about 34,000. That might not be sold January. It's already a pretty good price, actually. Well, it shows its highest in January, though, so we'll see. We'll see. If it's a really good price next month, then we'll just sell it next month. Well, that is about everything for today, though. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.